When Tony Blair swept into power 20 years ago with the promise things can only get better, love for Labour was at an all-time high. But fast forward to today, and things for Labour have gotten much worse. We asked former Labour leader Neil Kinnock why.
The way in which the current leader of the Labour Party has conducted himself since election against a background of 33 years in Parliament, in which he adopted, let's call them radical stances, which means that people who work with him in Parliament have never had much confidence in him.
Just across the river from Westminster, and you're in the heart of a London Labour stronghold. The sitting MP, Kate Hoey, has held the seat for almost 30 years. She was also a face of the Leave campaign in the recent EU referendum. But voters in the capital were overwhelmingly pro-Remain. In what's been dubbed a Brexit election, this part of London is a great example of the challenge Labour now faces. The party has to appeal to both young Remainers and retain its older, traditional voting base, many of whom support Brexit. Now, that split extends across the country, and leader Jeremy Corbyn needs to capture votes from both sides to stand any chance of winning. Long-term Labour voters like Kenneth and Mary say they've become disillusioned.
Oh, really? I want to vote Labour. But until something's sorted out with them and getting their acting together, I ain't got no confidence.
I don't think Labour's got a party behind them. I don't think Labour's what Labour used to stand for. And I think that changed with Tony Blair.
Pollsters say it's clear the odds are not in Labour's favour.
Labour as a party is way behind the Conservatives on key competency ratings, so things like being seen as fit to govern, and the Conservatives have got a strong lead over Labour.
But Labour have come out all guns blazing.
But things can, and they will, change.
Modern-day Labour is now focusing on old, established issues in their campaign promises, in the lead-up to an election where they'll be fighting not just for votes, but possibly for survival. Sara, Firth, TRT World, London.